Contact.
7 blips.
7 seconds.
7 to 8 inches.
14, 19, 36.
68,
To 500 miles per hour.
1952,
7,200 miles per hour. A gorgeous female named Aura Raines.
A little miniature woman.
A man was up there and waving to me.
A visitor from Venus.
Am I alive?
Amazing and exciting flying saucer tales.
An experience out of this world.
And what is its purpose?
And even now, and I couldn't understand.
And moments later, and that's about it.
And the music ceased. And then,
And there was a man standing there at the foot of the bed.
And they are coming here from other planets.
and you don't shoot down atmospheric disturbances.
and
And a gravity beam. An anti-gravity beam.
Appeared on Earth 18,617,841 BC. Are
as she danced.
Back again,
back again.
bad reporting. Book,
But I didn't say that.
But I'll say that only once. But in terms of this modern era,
But she was a very nice-looking girl.
but things had only begun to pop. But what of the down-to-earth, rational evaluation of UFOs?
but
Catwalk.
censorship plans and the plan of deception and confusion, the Central Intelligence, chairman of the board,
Contactees,
cosmic rays,
Counteract the torque.
Crimson Saucer,
Just dancing to the music, and the music itself became more spirited. Dancing.
Dangerous.
Density.
Did he tell you that he was a man? Didn't happen. Do you believe?
Down. Down. The
And the secrecy. Events which shook this country and most of the rest of the world.
evidence,
Extraordinary happenings. First contact. Flying businessman. Flying saucers. Flying saucers.
Flying saucers.
4.
From the planet Mercury.
From this point forward, you make up your own mind. George,
get at some of the facts.
getting back to serious saucer research,
Girl. Good.
Guided missile.
he disappeared into the clouds. He met a voice.
he said,
He started telling me things.
Hello there.
Hi there.
hi.
However, as unbelievable as all that was, nothing compares for pure wildness with this story. However, I don't buy any of it.
I entered the door, and at the table nearest the door was a very, very handsome man.
I forgot all about it.
I guess it was midnight.
I have no idea.
I said, no, not tonight.
I wonder if you can tell me about the first contact that you had. I'm going to 20,000 feet. In the brief period of time available on the two sides of this disk, I'm going to bring to you a picture of one of the most unbelievable things to occur in the 20th century.
interplanetary.
It all began.
It grew in size.
It took place back in 1946. It was, of course, the age of flying saucers. It's possible,
Light process.
like flying saucers. Listen to one of the most famous and respected of news commentators in the history of radio.
Literally out of this world.
A man from another planet,
Man.
meetings and speaking with people from other planets.
My radiator.
No answer, no solution, no explanation was ever provided.
No.
Now, I belong to an organization called NICAP.
Now opened the era of the contactees
Now,
Of course,
of the U.S. Marines,
Off the record,
one time,
or soul-shaking prophecy of hope or horror.
Palm-to-palm contact that way.
Planetary gear system.
Quite delicate hands.
radar screen, radar, recognized
Repeatedly attacked by a light.
Rise up.
saucer research projects.
the
To shake.
she completely disappeared. She disappeared. She got down on her knee.
Shoot them down.
Sightings of spacecraft from other planets, even other galaxies.
Sit down.
Smile. So I come up to this fella, and he had a funny suit on him.
Salganda.
Someday, some of the best champagne in the world.
Sometimes you couldn't hardly tell whether he was really a man or a woman.
Spaceship. Spaceship.
Squat.
still top secrets.
Stoop so you don't hit your head.
Stop.
Subdued music.
Subject to human control.
Suddenly I began to tingle.
Telepathic communication.
That's correct.
Telepathic or mechanical contact with these occupants of these ships.
Telepathic.
That evidently they are coming here from other planets. That is, people who claimed that saucers had landed and that they had made contact with the actual occupants. That is, unidentified flying objects.
That was the end of the dance.
That's correct. That's right.
The biggest news stories of all time.
The catwalk. The catwalk.
The fantastic phenomenon of madness.
The finest English I've ever heard.
the first interplanetary traveler in the flying saucer UFO age. The most important,
The music ended with a crash.
the tragedy had occurred.
The work of intelligent beings,
Then I said to her,
these things are probably interplanetary. These things came from somewhere in space. These things have to be real and solid.
These were but a few of the amazing claims made by the men who created the hypnotic rage of flying saucers and UFOs.
They would return.
Things happened.
This is the conclusion.
This is this planet
3.
until 1952.
Top secret, triangulated by radar.
Trips to the other planets in flying saucers, and even wilder.
2 men.
Uh,
Uh, uh, uh, uh, uh, uh,
uh, uh, uh,
Never saw such dancing before.
uh, 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 uh,
Uh,
uh,
Unauthorized persons.
Unaware.
unbelievable. United States Air Force,
unusual circumstances.
very possibly the most amazing phenomenon in the history of modern times.
Wait a minute.
We analyzed
Well, you see me.
what do you want? What do you want?
What happened in 1955?
What it is,
And whenever this time is remembered, these will be the men they talk about.
why, I don't know.
Yeah,
Yes, John.
Yes, you may say that's pretty wild.
You don't know now, but you soon will. Why?
You don't shoot down hallucinations. You don't shoot down temperature inversions.
You know, that to me is the wildest and most beautiful of all the stories to arise from the flying saucer phenomenon. Yours truly,